the world's most advanced cold wallet for the new generation of cryptocurrency lovers.
So if you are interested in buying this decent wallet, you can find a link in the description down below where you will get a 20% discount. Thank you very much, and let's dig in the video. What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video for today. So in my 2 videos ago, guys, I did an NFT giveaway and the winner will be announced tomorrow. So tomorrow you will know if you have won an NFT or not. I will contact you personally on Twitter and I will send you the NFT after tomorrow, after the launch of the date. So if you watched that video, you would know that you could win an NFT. You can still do that. You can follow the steps and you would still be eligible till tomorrow. So go and watch the video to make sure that you can win an NFT. So thank you for joining today, guys. Let's dig in XRP news. We have a lot to talk about right here because things are finally moving. We have a supply shock. We have a lot of retail traders out of the market, but let's see if that is true or not. Only time will tell. I really think that this is just a shock. This is to scare some people out of the market, and I think we will continue going up from here. But who knows, because we can still decline a little bit and then start moving up. Let's see, guys, but it really lines up with all the dates that we think that XRP will move. So here we have John E. Deaton. I believe the SEC has made all the statements about decentralization that they're going to make. Lubin never worked for the SEC. He wasn't authorized to speak for the SEC. How was he so sure the SEC wouldn't provide clarity for other tokens? Did someone assure him of that? Let's take a look, guys.
So we are big friends and fans of that organization. I think they're really understanding the space well. They are applying this thing called securities law to business in America and other places, as they have done for many decades successfully. They're identifying fraudulent projects. They're identifying obvious transgressions of securities law, but they haven't had a heavy touch, really. They've been gathering information. They've been taking some actions. They've been very clear that they understand there is this new construct, this protocol-based open platform.
So you think they get it?
Yeah, we believe they get it. They've introduced a new construct, decentralization, into their thinking. So in addition to the Howey test, they have this new construct that they're seeing certain things in. So they consider the Bitcoin network and token and issuance mechanisms. They consider the Ethereum network token and issuance mechanisms to be decentralized, and therefore no transactions involving those particular assets are considered to be transactions of securities. They have.
So who is this guy? He's not even working with the SEC. It's very weird. He's like protecting them. He's trying to cover up all these speeches that Hinman did. It's very, very weird to see what's happening right now in the space, guys. You can clearly see that he's kind of like protecting Hinman and Clayton for all of their speeches and telling them that they made right decisions, while the whole world can see that they didn't. So let's see another video of him talking.
And is the SEC accepting that?
Yeah, so if there have been multiple statements by Bill Hinman, Director of Corporate Finance. Jay Clayton actually backed up some of Bill's words recently. So the idea there is, if it's structured properly, so that it's a usage token, and if it's marketed properly, so you're not telling people who buy the token that you buy this token and you're going to make 5x your money. You tell people that if you buy this token, you can read news from ethical newsrooms.
I mean, that's a hell of a lot less sexy. Do you think you're going to get enough people to buy into these projects?
Absolutely.
So you can clearly see, guys, again, he's saying when they have some usage, when it's decentralized, blah, 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 all that stuff. But we know that Vitalik Buterin told us that people can expect a return on their investment when they did an ICO for Ethereum. So he's just cleaning up the mess right now. That's the only thing this guy is doing. and I don't understand that people are falling for this shit. I don't think the judge is gonna fall for something like this. So let's see. Here we have massive internet outages reported worldwide on Down Detector. What is going on, guys? You see, 6 September was significant, guys, because you can see after 6 we crashed, we had a flash crash, things like this are happening. So there is some stuff happening, guys. You can clearly see that they're getting ready for something very, very big. Now here we have BitBoy. XRP is definitely one of my top picks for this month. Looking forward to seeing where XRP will be landing with momentum ramping up. Who else is hodling or stack up on XRP? Well, for sure I am, guys.
Its future was looking uncertain for a minute there, but as the trial progressed, the case has begun to fall apart. Now it seems that Ripple will be getting away with a small fine, and then we'll have full permission to continue working with banks and eventually go public. As we covered in previous videos, Ripple has existing relationships with banks around the world and a suite of products that allow banks to make international payments much more efficient than traditional finance. After years of being criticized by the crypto community for working with banks, Ripple is now fighting against the government in a case that could set a firm precedent that will likely end up shielding other crypto projects from prosecution in certain areas. This doesn't mean that we will get any kind of regulatory clarity from this case. The SEC is fighting with everything they have to make sure that doesn't happen. Because if they have to define their regulatory power, it will limit how much power they actually have. For the past year, XRP was not...
Now he's saying that very good, because the SEC will not win this case, guys. It will not happen like that. They will come to some kind of agreement, some fine that Ripple has to pay, something that's gonna work for both parties. Don't expect SEC to lose, because that will be so bad for upcoming cases on cryptocurrency, which is actually not a bad thing, because we want clear regulatory framework for cryptocurrency, but it has to be done in justice and not just in their interests. So here we have Mr. Pool, another tweet: don't panic. It's just a shakeout. That's what he's telling us. It's just like taking out retail traders before we start moving up. US SEC refuses Ripple's request to disclose employees' XRP BTC holdings. So we know, guys, that they refuse to show these documents because apparently there's employees with XRP and BTC in their pockets, and they don't want that known to the public because that would be very bad. Here you have Brad Garlinghouse. We're focused on tackling central bank digital currencies as the future of fiat. Key to this will be our ongoing work with central banks and developing protocols that support the direct exchange of CBDCs on XRPL, using XRP as a bridge currency. Very clear, guys. No other use cases, no stupid stuff. Chris and I had the option to settle separately. We could do that and it would all be behind us. That's how confident Chris and I are that we are right. We will aggressively fight and prove our case. Now this should say enough. No one is just gonna say something like that while they don't know more information. El Salvador's government has halted El Chivo wallets after dozens of technical difficulties. The government has full control. They can turn on or off anyone's wallet whenever they want. This is Satoshi's nightmare and an authoritarian's dream come true. Now, this is exactly why Bitcoin was not made, for people to have their wallets frozen. This is the worst thing that can happen, guys, because in El Salvador, Bitcoin is legal tender now. And especially it's weird because after it became legal tender, the market crashed immediately. Almost every crypto exchange coincidentally went offline or halted withdrawals today. The last time we witnessed this happen was during the May crash. They literally stopped people from trading so they would get liquidated, beyond corrupt. Now guys, this is really true. This happened to me personally, okay? I wanted to do something I wanted to buy XRP when the market crashed. This was when it went back to 90 cents for a very quick period of time. I tried to put money on my Binance and it didn't work. They stopped everything. It wasn't just withdrawals, it was deposits, it was everything. I couldn't do anything on my Binance. They freezed everything And that is exactly what's going on. You see? This is really bad. This is really bad. So be careful with that kind of stuff. When these things happen, they almost freeze your account. And that is why I'm telling you, take your money off exchanges. Don't do that. A few months before Jay Clayton drops the Ripple lawsuit, as he walks out the door. Let's take a look. SNC advises consensus in acquiring Quorum enterprise blockchain platform from JP Morgan. Blockchain software leader Consensus has acquired JP Morgan's enterprise blockchain platform Quorum, an open source Ethereum based platform that enables companies to build customizable, secure blockchain solutions. Now you can see here that Jay Clayton is involved in stuff like this, guys. Here you can see loot analyze to think the constraint and to just forget SEC is a niche of snakes tied to tarantulas in the banking system. This transaction was the mobile purpose. So you can clearly see, guys, what they are doing. They are full of corruption, okay? The SEC team advising Consensus was led by Rebecca Simmons. Matt Hurd included Ron Creamer advising on tax, Janet Bender advising on executive compensation, Nader Musafi advising on intellectual property matters. This just happens a few months before Jay Clayton drops the Ripple lawsuit. So they gave the people El Salvador BTC, then it plummeted. How can the people have confidence in that? Also, regs are needed for exchanges. There is no chance every asset drops at the same time in epic proportions. You can see, guys, that the crypto market is very much manipulated at times like this. XRP whales want to shake you out before September 14. Remember, this is all happening right now. They're all shaking you out to get ready for the big major move. Last tweet for the day. This was the final shakeout before settlement news, which I told a couple of days ago. This week is the last week to buy. Saying goodbye to $1 by next week, we'll never see $1. This is the last week. By the way, XRP $100 plus. Okay, buy for now. There is nothing quite like the crypto market. One moment you're watching your portfolio make crazy gains, and the next they are wiped away. The only thing certain is that utility wins. Invest in the coins not because they're pumping, but because they will stand the test of time. Very well said. The test of time and regulation, guys. XRP is solving a major problem, $1 trillion problem. So the SEC cannot just wipe away XRP with some techniques, because it's really used for something, and that will stand very strong even in these times. Okay, I'll make a forecast about Bitcoin dominance. In the next years, Bitcoin dominance will be around 21%. As we get closer, I'll update. It doesn't mean Bitcoin price will crash. It means volume will chase real world utility, and we all know BTC has no utility. Now this is true, guys. You will witness in the coming years that Bitcoin will become less and less and less valued. Look at Solana. Everything crashed. Solana stayed very, very strong. Why? Because it's use case. It's being used for NFTs right now. And you can see the same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum is pretty strong in this bull market, and that's because of the utility, guys. So that will happen over these couple of years. And imagine what XRP can do if all these coins are pumping, guys. It's solving the biggest problem on earth. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one, guys. Cheers.